Hey guys, what's going on? I am shooting this video for you in regards to how to use the websites that we have for Beachbody. I'm assuming that you're a new coach if you're checking this video out, so I would implore you to shut off your phones, put them on silent, turn them over, whatever you have to do, because there is actually a lot of information I'm going to cover, and I'm going to try to be very thorough about it, so I want to make sure that you get the most out of this video that you can. So beyond that, if you have any questions at the end, I'm always available, or your sponsored coach who brought you on. So we're going to go through all the websites and how the back office, the Coach Back Online office works in this video. So first thing that we're going to focus on is your actual website, which is for your customers. So beachbodycoach.com. Also, if you can have a pad and pen, you can tell how prepared I am for this, huh? If you have a pad and pen to write down things, just to make sure that you get, again, as much as you can out of this video, that would be great, because I'm sure there's a lot to write down and to keep up with. So it's very simple. It just comes across as complicated. So I'm going to do my best for you. So here we go. Beachbodycoach.com is actually the website for you to give to your customers. That's going to be the main go-to page for your customers. So it is beachbodycoach.com/your name. All right, whatever your name is would be your screen name that you chose when you became a coach. So for example, mine, if I could spell, is beachbodycoach.com/Joshua Kekak. All right, and of course www. All right. So that is the website to send your customers to. All right, so we're going to focus on that one for now, and then we'll get into some of the others that we have, because you have one for your login. But for right now, we're going to go to beachbodycoach.com. So as I said, let's go beachbodycoach.com/Joshua Kekak. This extra part right here will get added in. So this is where I send my customers to. This is what I have on my business card, the beachbodycoach.com/Joshua Kekak. This is a picture that I chose to put up here. You can actually modify the website to say what you want it to. I will show you guys how to do that later. So on here, if you send a customer to this page, and that's some of our team members, if you send a customer to this page, there's some things for them to check out, and I would definitely encourage you guys to check things out as much as you can with the websites that we have up, because there is a lot of information. I'm going to go into the essentials, but there is extra stuff that you can check out at any time. All right, so by giving somebody this website, this actually is your portal into Beachbody, beachbody.com. Never ever send somebody to beachbody.com. All right, that is a website, but you will get no credit for it. And in fact, nobody gets any credit for going to beachbody.com. Not even when you're in Success Club, if someone has signed up through here. They're not assigned a coach. So on this site, again, check things out. There's a lot of stuff to click on. My profile, about Team Beachbody, success stories, news going on in the company. This is for customers, but the buttons that I'm going to focus on are right here. Okay, these are the main buttons of this site. Join is if somebody's looking to join and just have a free membership for Beachbody. They're not going to pay anything, and they get to check out some of the site's features and try things out before actually buying. Coach is where if somebody is interested in becoming a coach, this is where you would click on, and I will go through that one with you. And shop is the one where customers are going to purchase from you. All right. So basically, I'm just going to go through Coach super fast for you. So if you were to click on Coach, again, somebody's interested, make sure that this back, we'll call this orange because I'm colorblind. We will call this orange, and make sure this is orange, because if it's not, that probably means that you're signed in. Okay, and I'll show you guys the problem with that in the future, but you can read through all this at your leisure. But basically, you would click on becoming a coach, or whoever you've given this website would click become a coach. They're probably in the United States, so you hit submit. And then all here is where they fill in their information. This is the screen name, for beachbodycoach.com/Joshua Kekak. So here, if your name is Alfredo Fonz, that's the first name that just popped in my head. You would put whatever you'd want. Let's say A Fonz, right there, right? And we check availability, it's available. So Alfredo, if you're out there, you're available. Way to go. Nailed it. At the bottom, you want to make sure that it says coach referral and you want your name to be here, which means that they entered through your portal and they're going to become your coach by signing up. If this does not say your name, then you want to obviously here it would look like this, and you would put in your coach ID number, which I'll show you in your back office in a moment. So, and then you go through, and at the end you can choose a challenge pack, and they'll waive the startup fee, the $40 for this. So you can let anybody know that if they're looking to try anything. So that's for the coach. It's pretty straightforward and simple. Again, just explore. For shop, this is the one that I want to focus on. Again, it may look overwhelming, but it's really not. On here, it's pretty much set up just like any other website where you get to purchase things. There is a link to all the products that we have, drop-down boxes and such. So for example, fitness programs. These are all the fitness programs that we offer. Now, I don't want you to think that you have to know everything that there is about all the programs, but it's definitely a good idea to get a strong overview as to what they actually entail. So, for example, if someone's looking to lose weight, you're not going to give them, say Body Beast, all right? Because they're looking to lose weight. Well, Body Beast is a program for building size, building muscle density and strength and such, right? There is a Lean Beast version, but it's more along the lines of for putting on size. So if someone's looking to lose weight, Body Beast isn't going to be the best for them. You know, you might want to go more with 22-minute hardcore or 21-day fix, which is a favorite for people looking to lose weight. Comes with portion control containers as well as a meal plan, nutrition guide. Some of them comes with a Shakeology challenge pack, which is always good. And it's always good to offer somebody a challenge pack if they're buying Shakeology from you, because just for a few extra bucks to make it a challenge pack and get the programs and whatever else, it really increases the value of what they're getting. And yeah, I mean, you can ask people, do they like to dance? Do they like hip hop? Do they really want like six-pack abs? What do they want? Because these different programs really focus on different parts of the body sometimes, and making real definition. For example, there are programs that we offer that are specifically for abs. There's programs we offer that are HIIT workouts. This one, 22-minute hardcore, that is actually military style workouts. All right, so if somebody is ex-military, that might be a strong thing for them. And just while I'm talking about the military real quick, if anybody has ever served in the military, or if they've ever been involved, them and their spouse are free. Okay, if they've ever been involved, the way that works, they would it's free for them to be a coach. So they would sign up to be a coach, and then from there, they would pay the money, the 40 or whatever it is, to become a coach, if they go with a challenge pack or not, and then they can call up Beachbody and speak with them. There's some documents they can download in their back office, and they fill them out and send in proof that they were in the military, and it is free for them forever to be a coach, because normally it is, I believe, $39.95 to sign up to be a coach, and then beyond that, I think it's $15.95 a month or $16.95 a month to actually remain a coach. All that will be waived for them, so that could be a big incentive. There's no reason for anybody who's ever been in the military to not be a Beachbody coach, because it costs them nothing and gives them a lucrative business to run. So anyways, I would ask for you guys to definitely take your time, go over what it is that we offer, what things are good for. I mean, we literally have cleanses, we have the superfood nutrient dense shake, Shakeology. We have a whole bunch of nutritious supplements, from pre-workouts and post-workouts to creatine, vitamin pills, multivitamins, cleanses, green drinks. I mean, we have a lot of stuff. I think we have protein bars. So there's a lot of stuff here, and you can actually buy equipment as well, chin-up bars and some weights and such, which is good. So also, it's good to point out that if you are a coach and you click on Coach Products, my name is Josh and I can't read, Coach Products and Tools, if you're signed in, which I am not, when you're signed in, you will see a whole bunch of Coach products that you can use, such as flyers and such. You can order them right for your house. So one thing that I do want to put out there for you in shop, if you're doing this for somebody or they are doing it, under here, your shopping cart, you want it to say welcome guest. If it says welcome your name, you will not get credit for this. It's actually going to be being bought under your account, and I've seen this happen before, so make sure it says welcome guest. All right, so there is no way to actually sign in to beachbodycoach.com, but if you're on the same device that you're signed into Team Beachbody, this will automatically be signed in under you, and that can definitely be a problem for you. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So let's say that we wanted to buy Shakeology. All right, so we're going to add this to the cart, and we're going to hit checkout. So on this page, this is where you put in all the information. It's pretty straightforward. One thing I want to address is that I have seen some people whose credit cards got flagged because they were doing a purchase online. So if the credit card's not going through for some reason, they may need to call their company. I have only seen this twice since I started with this company. I've been involved for over 4 months, and I have never seen it more than twice. So it is rare, but I have seen credit cards deny it because it was an online purchase and it's a fraud protection. You know, again, you just fill it out. What's important is at the bottom, you want to see your name down here. You know, yes, I want Joshua Kekak to be my coach. Of course you do. You should sign up today. So that's pretty straightforward. If they already have a Team Beachbody account, this is where they'd sign in. Now, I want to tell you guys something, and it's very important. If they already have ever purchased from Beachbody, you need to make a call. I'm going to give you the numbers right now. And again, this is rare, but you need to make a call, and the number is 800-870-0427. This is the corporate line for Beachbody, and for anything Beachbody, that's right, for Beachbody. All right, that's the corporate line, and that would be the first number for you to call at all times when you're calling Beachbody. That is open Monday through Friday. The second number that you can try is 800-998-1681, and that is the normal Beachbody line. I always like to call the corporate line first because they're much more efficient. They're very fast about doing all of the information for you and getting you on your way. The Beachbody line, there is some prompts and such, and it takes a little bit longer. So I would always call this line first. You know, so that'll help you out. So you have to call up if they've ever bought from Beachbody before, and you have to switch them under your name. It literally takes about 3 minutes. All you got to say is, I'm a coach with you guys. I have a customer with me. They want to switch to be under me, and then you would give them your coach ID. So for example, mine I think is 962-428. All right. So I would call up, say, hey, my coach ID is 962-428, and I need to switch a customer to be under me. And then they'll switch them and it'll be all done. Or you could give these numbers to the customer. They can call up and switch under to, say, Josh Kekak. They don't need my coach ID. They'll be switched, and then they're good to buy directly after that phone call. All right. So then they could sign in here and buy from you. So if not, this is a new customer. They fill this out and check availability of their screen name. Remember, A. Fonz was good to go. So it is available. And then he would be a customer. So, I mean, that's the shopping portion of it. It's pretty straightforward as well. So you just hit shop and go to town. So that is really the site that you're going to use for people. The other site that you could use is Shakeology.com / your name. I'll just put it here for you just to keep things uniform. Again, never use Beachbody.com. Just might as well delete it from ever utilizing it. So Shakeology.com / Joshua Kekak. All right. Again, it's going to be your name at the end of every website that we have. So here you see at the top, it says my name. and what I'm about. Look at that cool picture. That's a good looking guy. So this is all information about Shakeology. Now, I never send customers to this site, but the reason that you would want to use it is if somebody is just truly interested in Shakeology, that's all they want to know about, that's all they care about, you can send them here. I like to send them to the Beachbody Coach site because at that site they get to check out a whole lot of things. So again, always make sure it's your name that you've put in there and that you're at the top if you're buying for a customer so that you get the credit. It's very important because you only have, I believe it's 13 days actually. If you screw that up and they buy from somebody else or they buy from the site, for you to call up and fix it. If not, you've lost the credit. So anyways, that was the first site that I want to talk about. So, pretty straightforward, beachbodycoach.com and shakeology.com. Those both sites are for your customers, all right? As you can tell, this is a truly put together PowerPoint, all right? So, let's make this real nice here, because this is important, because this is a very high-end PowerPoint. There we go. Now it's a high-end PowerPoint, all right? I know it's Word, but it's okay. So these are your customers, okay? Now we're going to get into the website that is for you, all right? So you send your customers here. Your website is teambeachbody.com, all right? From there, you'll log in. So let's go through this site now. So teambeachbody.com. Once on here, you sign in at the top. Now I want to show you guys one thing real quick. So remember beachbodycoach.com? Remember how this is me and everything's good and I hit shop and over here it's going to say welcome guest. Remember that right here? Now watch this. If I am signed in, I hit sign in here to Team Beachbody. If I am signed in, what happens is that if I'm on the same computer and I go back to would be nice if the computer hadn't froze. Why the computer has frozen? Why is the computer frozen? Yes, stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay. And I go to beachbodycoach.com/Joshua Kekak. It looks the same, but if I go to shop, this is what it says. It says welcome Joshua Kekak. All right. And the trouble with that, again, is that I'm going to purchase for myself. Now, you can buy from yourself here if you'd like to, because you get 25% off being a coach off of what we offer. So you'll see the regular price and you'll see your price. This is good if you're ever talking to a gym owner and such, and they want to actually see how much of a discount they would get. So you can do that for them that way. So anyways, you would have to sign out, all right, to continue buying. So a good way to remember it, if you want to purchase things, teambeachbody.com, sign in, and then just hit shop. All right, and for the heck of it, I will show you real quick when you hit shop all products. Remember how I said coach products and tools? You can have a whole bunch of stuff here. Here you go. There's some promotional stuff, Shakeology welcome little packages. There's brochures. You can buy a whole bunch of even informative stuff to give to, say, maybe there's a homeopathic healer that you're talking to, because in fact I actually have one on my team. So you can check things out and such and see some of the stuff that you have access to. All right, teambeachbody.com. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. So at teambeachbody.com, this is your access point, okay? Now on this website, there is a lot of information. There's news about the company, there's videos, there's all different types of stuff, and in fact, you can literally schedule workouts for yourself here. It's kind of like Facebook, you have a buddy list, you have an inbox. You can learn a whole lot about the stuff that we offer here, and in fact, one of the best places to go is videos at the top. Go here and hit products, and you will actually be able to see a ton of information. You know what? I'm just going to bring that up. A ton of information about what we offer. So for example, there's a video on almost every product that we offer, as well as some stuff about like VIP workouts and contests that we offer and such, which is cool. So just explore at your own pace. There is no rush with this business, at least not on my team. Look at him, he's smiling, he's so happy. This guy is so happy. It only took him 8 weeks to smile, look at that. So literally, you can actually get the link, direct links for these videos, and then you can copy them and paste them to somebody, and like literally, if you give it to them to check out a certain video and such, it will bring it up for you like I just did, which is, you know, a helpful tool for trying to sell if somebody wants to see what 21 Day Fix is and such. So anyways, that's under videos. Beachbody On Demand. Oh, by the way, contact my coach. That is whoever signed you up. If you click this button, it will bring you, you know what, I'll just show you. It'll bring you to a message and you can fill it out. They'll get the email. I would say just call them, because if you got brought on by a coach and they're doing their job at all, they should have given you their phone number. Beachbody On Demand, here you're able to stream workouts to your phone or your computer. You would just hit start now, and then you come in here. There's Sean T getting all sweaty, and I would pass out if I was doing that. But you would just sign in. Look at that, check marks, because I exist. Once signed in, you get to stream anything you want to your phone, your tablet, your laptop. There's access to hundreds of workouts on here. You can also buy the programs, the whole programs to see on here. Now, if you have ever purchased, like let's say I had purchased Body Beast, the challenge pack for it. For Body Beast itself, I would have actually had this unlocked, and I could go through the entire program online. I wouldn't have to open the DVDs once, so I can actually bring it with me to the gym, which is a good selling point for people. So let's say I haven't bought it, which I have not. So we hit Let's Get Started for Sagi, who is the guy from Body Beast. Comes in here, you know, here he is. It gives people a little bit of an idea of what the muscle, what the workouts entail. This is the duration of them. You know, you hit play, you know, let's say for core. And this is literally going to go into a whole video about doing core and what you need to do it. And it's going to play it out for you. And it's a very good selling tool for people who are busy.
To the equipment room.
We're just going to cut that out because he's going to talk over me. But yeah, so I mean, that's a good place, and that's a good selling point. So anyways, again, just go through these things, check things out. Beachbody Challenge is where if you're doing a challenge group or a challenge pack, or somebody's doing the fitness programs, they can take before and after pictures of themselves and submit it for prizes. I believe we have a daily winner, a weekly winner, a monthly, I think a quarterly, and a yearly winner. And I think the yearly winner gets like $100,000, so it is worth checking out. So here's what I want to get into for this. Again, this is your site, Coach. I wouldn't worry about previous office view. Coach Facts. All right, if you need to know something about the company, Coach Facts, you can go in here. There's a ton of information about the company, and it's extremely helpful. If it's written here, it is basically in stone. And it went away. Here's my stone again. It's basically in stone here. Okay. So if you want the, you know, if you like to read and really go through some of the facts of the company or compensation plans and such, they're right here. Coach Online Office, this is where I'm going to focus. When you go to the Coach Online Office, the first thing that I want to show you is that if you log out, okay, we just got here. This is your Coach Online Office. If you log out, it brings you back to this page, but you are not signed out yet. All right, I've seen people sell to people with the Beachbody Coach site because they logged out and they thought they were logged out. They're not. Logging out of your Coach Online Office only logs you out of the Coach Online Office. Then you have to sign out again from this site. All right, so anytime you're selling on a computer that you've been signed in on and such, make sure you check that. So this is your Coach Online Office. And by the way, I think I said it earlier, I just want to make sure, if you need anything whatsoever, support or questions answered or changes to a Shakeology order, call these numbers. This one always call first, and this one you can call second. This one is 24/7. Oh, all right. This one's 24/7, and this one is Monday through Friday. But again, this one is just a lot faster, a lot more efficient, and I like to give that number to people on my team because I want them to be taken care of as soon as possible when they call. All right, this is where I really want you to pay attention, okay? You could ignore everything else. No, I'm just kidding. So, Coach Online Office. real quick, this is an overview of the business. All right, your coach ID, my current rank, what you're qualified for. I'm not qualified for anything. If you're active or not, your upline sponsor. This is who brought you onto the company. All right, as well as their phone number. This is the upline diamond coach. Again, it just happens to be her. And star diamond, it's her again. So she is just 3 for 3 here. Currently, the total number of coaches that I have is 43. And this is where there's an overview of the points that are coming up the pipeline. I'll get into that in a moment. And just alerts, a quick overview and such. You can actually receive emails here and talk with people on a business level. You have your own email address here, and I'll show that to you in a second. So basically, it's just an overview. This is news going on in the company. You actually get it first. All right, so you can click on any of these and read some of the stuff going on. We have some promotions or new stuff getting released. Again, it's just information. You can check it all out. Again, it may look like a lot. I hope nobody gets overwhelmed. It's just, think about like Facebook. There's a lot on Facebook, and if somebody had just thrown it all at you at once, you'd probably feel overwhelmed with Facebook. So just take your time with this. There's a lot of different tabs and different things, and this can all be explained to you at a later time, but most of it can actually be figured out, if you just play around with it enough. So here's what I want to show you. Start here. This is some stuff, little bits and pieces about like training and about just being welcome to becoming a coach. You can check that out if you like. My websites, this is where you get to edit your websites. Right now I only have Beachbody Coach and Shakeology. We had an Ultimate Reset site, and I believe it's going to be coming back, but as of this very moment, I believe they are making changes to it. That's why it's not showing up. And I believe that the Ultimate Reset site, the URL for it is myultimatereset.com/your name again. So it's either that or it's ultimatereset.com. I'm not sure which one. I'm pretty sure it's my. But again, it's down for maintenance right now, so it's not showing up here, but it might be by the time you check it out. So if you click like Edit Beachbody Coach and you hit English, this is going to bring you to your Beachbody Coach site. And here you can change your name. You can, you can't really change. Well, I guess you could change your name if you really want to. This will tell you how many people have been here, 353 for me. You can edit the picture. You can edit the wording. There's not that much you can edit, but you can make it your own with that. So that's just where you would do it under my websites. Sales and marketing. These are some tools and such if you want to use. You can use logos for printing things out and different other types of tools. Again, just explore and see what it is. Depending on how large you want to get with this business, some of this stuff actually will not apply to you. And, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this website pretty much in full, as opposed to, just glossing over it. So take what you want from what I'm showing you. Some people simply just want to know beachbodycoach.com is my site, and that's how I sell. I'm showing you the whole thing. So if you want to be a business builder, some of the stuff I'm going to be getting into in a minute is really for you. So that's what sales and marketing is for. My business we're going to cover last. That's the big piece here. My desk, you got a calendar, you have email. And by the way, for email, just to say, to get to your sent folder, it's in folders. All right. There's no sent box here. I don't know why, but you just go to folders. And once there, you can actually just go to your sent folder. All right. Bam. Some people have asked me about that, so I just wanted to make sure I point that out. So e-cards, you can create basically a card to be emailed to people once you have a contact list. And your contacts, they can all be managed here. All right. I only use email. That's just me. These are all tools you can use at your discretion. Incentives and rewards. This is what's going on in the company right now. Any specifics that are being, my name's Josh and I can't speak. Promotions. Stuff that is going on in the company. You might get more money for selling certain things, or certain items might be cheaper for customers. This is where you'll find out about that. News and training. Pretty self-explanatory. You can check it out, and there's some good stuff on there. Success is basically Success Magazine, which is a Team Beachbody exclusive, and you can check it out, and it's just all different types of stuff helping you to become successful, and a lot of self-development type stuff, which is extremely integral to this business. If you want to do good in this business, you want to develop yourself. Tony Robbins, Elliot Hulse, Grant Cardone. I mean, there's a lot of self-development that goes into this business. You will grow with this business if you want to. So, anyways, we're going to go back to home and we're going to go over the big section. My business. First thing, my EFT management. If you want to be paid with direct deposit, this is where you do it. Okay? So, if you do not do direct deposit, you are charged $2.50 per every check that goes out to your house. So you definitely want to make sure that that is done. Real quick, just to gloss over my volume. Projected PV, this is the amount of money, this is the amount of points that I have brought in personally this week. This is the amount that is from customers. These two numbers are normally going to be skewed. They are not in total real time. That's why 577 should actually be a bit higher, because a lot of my numbers for this week are for customers, not for me. Team volume is what's been accumulated from my team underneath me for this week so far. This is from my left side. This is from my right for this week. You could hit volume details to get a breakdown of it. This is for this week right here. All this is for weeks previous, but this is for this week. It'll tell you what I have sold and to who. I'm not going to go in there just because of the names and such, but same thing over here. You have a full breakdown on your left side, who's done things, and your right. So again, just play around, check things out. All right, so my business. You can check out some things in here that I'm not going to go over, but just to show you my commissions, my weekly commissions, this will be where you find out how much money you've made. We are paid on Thursdays, all right? So, and we're also paid by withholding, I believe, 1 week. So if this Thursday closes, I should be paid next Thursday for this week, all right? Qualifications, this tells you what program you are qualified for, and I will get into that. Hopefully I will remember that one. I'm going to write that down just in case. Qualifications written down. Cool. Your earnings, this is shown after it's been deposited into your bank account. My commissions is on Thursday. You'll know exactly. This is always 1 week late because this shows what you were actually paid for, because technically you can have a customer return something. So, that's why that's late. Your orders, this is where you can check out what your customers have purchased from you, what your personal orders is. I'll just show you the customers real quick. This has a big breakdown of the customers that I've had. Well, I guess I'm showing you names now anyway, whatever. So you can keep track of customer orders. You can answer questions for your customers and such. For the most part, customers normally deal with the company, not yourself, unless you're pretty close with them. But volume, this has to do with what you are producing in terms of numbers, and your carryover is what is being carried over from week to week. So for example, right now I have 1,421 points on my left side and 46 on my right. So you can tell that my right is currently lacking a little bit, so I'm going to have to start to build that up more. So this is the big one, the downline. This is really applicable towards business builders. A business builder is somebody who brings on other coaches. All right, so if you want to make the real money in this business, truth of the matter is that you're going to have to build a team under you. You can definitely make a few $100s extra a month, maybe even more, but if you have a team under you and you're working together as a team, that's where you're going to make the real money. So under my downline, preferred placement I would never worry about, ever, and I'll show you why. My downline, I always go to graphical genealogy. You can have different breakdowns of who's under you in different ways. I always go to graphical genealogy because that breaks it down in a visual for me, which is good. Personally sponsored coaches are people I've personally brought on. Sponsorship drill down, this is worth checking out because this shows all the people on my team, and this plus sign is when this person has brought somebody on. So for example, Mike has brought on Jade. All right, so basically it will break down as many levels as they have brought on. So it is basically that's that's what you're looking at. It's just a business overview. So my downline, graphical genealogy. Now, you're not going to start out like this. This is because I've been building for a while. When something says PS, that means that it is my personally sponsored person, okay? When there is no personally sponsored or a PS, that means that they have been added by somebody above me. I am actually on the left side of people above me. So for example, there's somebody here, somebody here, somebody here. I'm on the left side. And as you can see, there's a left and a right, clearly distinct by, right down the middle. So one thing that I want to say, see this, and they're both blue. Currently my red mark is at the very bottom of this leg going down, and I'll actually show you. So at the bottom right, my newest coach is actually Dan. My red mark is placed here. Now if I click on one of the blue marks and I say, yes, I'd like to keep this change, it makes the red mark here. That means that any new coach that I bring on will go here, and if I haven't changed it since then, the next one will be on the far left as well, because it's on the far left of Dan right now. So it just breaks down that way. So currently I want the next one to go to the right. So basically, I'm emerald, that's why I'm green. This is your, this is the whole breakdown of what the colors mean and such. Just an overview of what's going on. Again, just check things out, ask questions that you have. So one thing that I want to stress, that red mark that you remember that's on the bottom right, you never want to place somebody on the inside, okay, of anybody going down. As in, Kate is under Robbie's left, Brian's under Kate and under Robbie, whoever this is, and under Brian, Kate, and Robbie, and then finally me. What happens is that you want to place people to the far left or the far right, under whoever's on the far left or the far right. The reason behind it is that, for example, me placing Rob here, okay, that means that me, Greg, and Tina are all going to be adding to Rob's right side, because this is called a, I forgot the exact name, but it's a bi, it's a BI, I don't remember. It's the way that the structure is set up. It's a bi system, basically. It's got two. So for me to put somebody on my right side once Greg was here, I had to put them under Greg's right, which means technically I'm helping Greg build his business. They're not his personally sponsored coaches, but he'll still get the point accumulation that breaks down to paying him. And there's another video on my YouTube channel about how that point accumulation pays. I'm not going to get into it right now. So the thing is, we always want to help everybody in this business. So by me putting Rob on the far right, it helps Greg and Tina and Rob, because now a bunch of people are going to be adding to Rob's right as we go down. If I had placed Rob here, let's just say that Greg, for some reason, leaves the company, or Greg doesn't do anything with the company. Well, what happens is that Rob never gets anybody helping him. He has to build both his left and his right by himself, which really, really sucks. So, for example, Greg is tasked with building his left and his right, but his right he will have help with, all right? But Greg will place people to the far left, and his far right, which will be under people, because his right will grow faster than his left because I'm helping him do that. All right, I hope that made sense. You just don't want anybody to be put on like a dead leg, and then the person that you place them under never does anything to help them. So your object is to grow your far left and your far right, and let everybody else, like for example, Kate's strong leg will be her left, her weak will be her right. Tina's, her strong will be her right, and her weak will be her left. Let everybody worry about growing their inside legs, okay? I think that's actually about it. I mean, basically going down, you can click on people, see how they're doing, what they've actually put up for the month, or like the kinds of numbers that they're looking at, whether they're active, whether they're not. And again, the red is where they're scheduled for preferred placement. So for example, if we go all the way down the right side, All right, so Dan is down here. So if my next person I bring on will go right here on the right side of Dan, and then the next person will go on the right side of whoever that was, because I have not moved this. So you always want to make sure this is placed wherever you want your next coach that signs up to go. All right, so that's always important. So for the most part, to be honest, that's pretty much it for the online office. This is really only applicable if you want to run an actual business or an actual team and grow them and keep in contact with them. You know, the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, that you just have to just know where to send your customers to and where to have your access point. And again, these are the phone numbers to contact, and you always want to make sure you know your coach ID, which my coach ID is right here. That's how you find out. You just go to your back office, and here it is. I would write it down. From this point, the only other thing was the qualification stuff that I wanted to tell you. So for qualifications, with the different programs, you can see what the requirements are by going here. So I'm just going to go to My Success Club. All right, so basically here there's a breakdown of what it is that needs to be done. I have had a very slow month this month because I've been trying to speak with businesses instead of just focusing on people themselves, and businesses are a lot harder to procure. So basically it tells you what's required, tells me what I've gotten. Did I achieve it? Yes. PV stands for personal volume points. Okay. For Success Club, some of the things that should just be mentioned, you want to be, for Success Club, you need to be Emerald, which means you've personally sponsored one person to your left and one person to your right. That's how you advance in rank, by the way. You can't advance in rank just because other people are adding under you. They just count for your points. Let's see. When you go to advance, qualifications. For Success Club, you need to be Emerald. You need to have a home direct order of Shakeology sent to your house every month. It's not a necessity to be a coach, but if you want to be in Success Club, they want you to be a product of the product and have Shakeology sent to your house, especially so that you can talk about their flagship product properly. Also, you need to, this is one thing that I did forget. Where is it? It's at, okay, log out of the Coach Online office. Okay. Where it says connect my profile. Pink. For Success Club, you need to have a picture here, have a short little write-up about yourself here, a short little transformation story here, nothing crazy, and a before and after picture. All right, they don't have to necessarily be a before and after of doing Beachbody programs, but basically this shows that I was here and I am here now. You need these things to qualify for Success Club. Picture here, a before and after, a quick write-up, and that's all you ever need for your profile. To be completely honest with you, almost nobody is ever going to go to your profile. And if you want to connect with people kind of like Facebook and such, you can check out Member Gallery. You can start up conversations with different coaches and such, whatever you'd like to do. So for Success Club, you need to be Emerald, sponsor one person to your left, one person to your right, and have these pictures and a quick write-up here. Have home direct Shakeology order sent to your house, and that's it. The only other thing I want to point out is that Success Club 5, which is right here, when you hit Success Club 5, you get free customers passed to you. Your free customers will appear here. Randomly, you'll have new customers here. And those are customers who have joined. Remember how I showed you on the Beachbody Coach site, that join button? Those are people who have joined the site. They haven't bought anything, but they may in the future. And you can also reach out to them. So for example, if I go to new customers, customer program right here. So Hallie Haught has come on from there, and here's her email. I'm going to reach out to her, and I'm just going to show you. I normally send this pre-written email. This is the very last thing I'm going to show you guys. I think this would be one. Yeah, I just go, hey, in their name, just so you know this is not an automated email. My name's Joshua. I want to welcome you to Team Beachbody. I've been a coach here for quite a while and was passed your information when you became a customer of ours. I try to reach out and ask everyone who has joined up in any shape or form to say hello. If you need anything, you're more than welcome to ask. Do you mind if I ask what your interest is? As in, are you looking to lose weight, try our supplements, or possibly be a coach one day yourself? I'm here to help. Looking forward to chatting. I say my name and where I'm from. And basically, I just take that and, for example, I'll do it right now. This is Hallie, this is Rachel. So for this being Hallie, I just copy and paste it, you know. And I go, hi, Hallie, and I shoot it off, bang. And then I'll go to Rachel's, and I go, hi, Rachel, and I do the same thing, and I just type Rachel. Because what happens is this opens up a dialogue for me, and I always add them to my address book. This opens up a dialogue for me to have a conversation with them and to possibly sell something to them because of the fact that they haven't bought anything. That's the customer program. That is earned at Success Club 5. Now, Success Club 10, hold on, Success Club 10, which is right here, and a breakdown of how to earn Success Club. It is 1 point for every new Shakeology Home Direct order. All right, you can't sell it to a previous customer. So that'd be, for example, to hit Success Club 5, that's 5 Home Direct Shakeology orders. Or for most challenge packs, the ones that come with Shakeology, you get 2 points. So to hit 10, you could sell 5 challenge packs. Now, when you do 10 for Success Club, what happens is that you actually get the Success Club program. Now, those are free customers given to you next month who purchased something. So, for example, this woman here, bless her heart, purchased $173, and because I hit Success Club 10 for my last month, and she bought 21-day fix and such, I actually made the same commission off this as if I had sold her myself, and I sent her a thank you email and a similar one that you guys just saw me send out. So anyways, I hope that that's a really good breakdown of the websites and how to use them, how to understand again, how to use them, basically, what they are. There are some different ones and such, and there is a few different websites. I mean, I think one of them is beachbody.com/Joshua Kekak. That will actually, yeah, that looks like they've taken that out. So to be honest, these are really the only websites you need. Beachbody Coach sends you to, for customers, Shakeology is if they're only interested in Shakeology, again, for customers. Team Beachbody is for you, and My Ultimate Reset will probably be back up by the time that you are checking out this site. The only other thing that I can actually think of is that on some of the challenge packs, when you go to purchase the challenge pack, I'll bet you I'm signed in. I'll bet you I screwed that up. Yes, I did. We have to log out. So log out. Then remember I said that you had to sign out twice. So now I'm actually signed out eventually. Bam! All right. So we're going to reload this page. The only exception that you get when somebody's going to buy something, and this just popped in my head, is that let's say that you're going for a challenge pack. Some of the challenge packs, let me go to one that I know for a fact it does it. Masters Hammer and Chisel. If you go to buy now, instead of bringing you to that example page like I showed you, this will bring you to a slightly different one that looks like this. Okay. Same thing though, they just enter their email, or if they've already been a member, make sure they're switched under you, and then just go through the motions the same way that you would have done before. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that this was informative. Please give me any, oh, I don't want to check out. I don't, no, stop. Please give me any feedback. If you'd like at the end of the video, I can definitely try to answer all the questions the best that I can. Thanks again for watching. I tried to be as thorough as possible. I hope this was helpful. Best of luck with being a coach with us, and I will see you. Peace. Peace.